I spent a lot of time out of there brainstorming, trying to think of ways to improve my research program. It was actually at a time that I had hit some funding crunch, and I had to think outside the box to keep me going here at Vanderbilt. And it was probably 15 years ago. I thought, wouldn't it be neat to be able to do some biotechnology out here, to merge this country environment with science. One thing led to another. I was aware of the alpaca-derived nanobodies, and I had been collaborating with Ben at the time, so I approached him, and we decided to give it a shot.
And they're a really cool animal from a scientific standpoint. Obviously, they have the unique antibodies.
Antibodies make good drugs. So alpacas have a subtype of antibody that contains only heavy chains. So by having only heavy chains, it puts the entire binding element into a very small piece of protein, only about 120 amino acids.
But it's also very heat and acid stable. There's evidence that it'll pass the blood-brain barrier. So we set out on our own, got a herd of 18 different alpacas.
I was warned when I started that they are spitters.
And the newer ones are Clover and,
But right now we've got some pretty friendly, curious ones. My primary role is to make sure that the animals are well taken care of and that we follow all of the federal rules and regulations that govern the use of animals in research.
This component of my research program, it's very exciting to see that antitoxin nanobodies inform vaccine design, and that's been ongoing for many years. That would simply not be possible working with the company with the types of resources you have as a well-funded lab. And the other is the flexibility we have in our immunization program, where we've immunized many different times and gone through many different strategies that doing with a company would be very hard. There's a huge amount of that work going on here at Vanderbilt that we can leverage and learn from, but it's a worldwide endeavor.
We recently developed some useful nanobodies as well as polyclonal antibodies for studying Jordan syndrome. Jordan syndrome is a very rare developmental disease. My role in that has been to develop tools, namely antibodies, that target not only the wild-type version of this protein, but also the variants or point mutations that give rise to Jordan syndrome. They're actually testing a drug. It's an FDA-approved drug.
never would have imagined anything close to this years ago. At the bench many hours, and to realize that you can come out here and do something science related and bring it back to the bench has been pretty remarkable.
It is a long road. That's no reason to not try.